I had a dream the other night that I was back at Villa Maria and I was walking down the hallway to DePaul. And it's so funny that I always have these dreams about Villa Maria. Now, I was in a lot of group homes and places for kids in Baltimore when in the 90s, but I never really dreamed too much about them except for Villa Maria. Now, it is one group home, Starflight, I was in, but Villa Maria is ran by Catholic Charities. It's out in Delaney Valley Road. It sits on like a big, huge part land, and it's really huge, and it's for kids. If you see this video, you're from the DMV, you from Maryland, you've been to Villa Maria, or you know someone who been there, you lived there as a kid. Hey, I guess we distant cousins. Or you was there the same time I was there, 93, 94, and you know who I am. Um, but I don't know why I always dream about Villa Maria. I don't have no idea. And Mr. Paul Carter is always in like a lot of my dreams, you know. So God rest his soul. But it's just so funny. I was like, why am I always dreaming about Villa Maria? And then a lot of times I always have these dreams that I'm sitting on that couch in DePaul and I'm sick. And they keep sending me broth, water, and Gatorade. And I'm like, can I get some solid foods? They're like, no, So, um, and then I always have that dream, that it, that strep throat dream of '93, where I had strep throat, and at the school down the block, I missed out on the Halloween party, and Greg brought me back all the candy and all the things that they had. It's a little white boy named Greg. And I was like, oh my God, because he knew Halloween was like everything to me. Halloween is everything to me. My number one favorite holiday, Halloween, hands down. But yeah, it was just like I have accurate dreams of that. And I was like, damn, why do I always dream about that? 11 and 12-year-old. I'm 11 and 12. And I just dream. And I'm in my 11 and 12-year-old body. One time I dreamed, and I was in my 11, 12-year-old body, but I was in my, well, I just turned 40. I was in my 30-year-old brain was in my, and I was like, what am I doing here? What am I doing back in Villa Maria? That was weird. That was weird. It was kind of like I transported, and it was like real, and it was real. Everything in the room, everything in that little TV room, everything, even to the basket with the little rotten oranges that we used to have on the table over there. Would just sometimes the fruit would just sit there for a couple of days, and oranges would kind of, and the apples. But just the smell and the TV, everything, and I was like, what am I doing here? And I was in my 11-year-old body, but it was my 30-year-old brain. Like, I was looking like around, and it was like, what am I doing here? That was weird. So yeah, I always just dream about Villa Maria. I don't know why. I have no idea why I do. And down in the cafeteria, like behind the cafeteria, that long hallway with the pipes, and down there late at night, I had a dream, because I never liked to go down, even with staff. I hated down there late at night. Or when we had those fire alarms, 4 something in the morning, 3 something in the morning, and all of us is on the playground shivering cold, and it's like, ugh, fire alarm. Or happen to go across the hall to LaSalle, because it's a blizzard, and overnight staff can't get in, and the staff that's already there has to stay over. So weird that I do dream about those things a lot. So yeah, I don't know, but I always seem to transport, you know. Maybe it's just something about that place, about my childhood. But I always think about it. That I do. And then I have photo albums here. Um, and so many pictures of me at Villa Maria in that photo album. So I don't know. It's just weird. I always seem to transport back to the villa, you know, or the Villa Fair, or any type of thing that's going on. I dream about it. I have always dreamed about it. And it's not like one of these weird dreams that like you kind of morph into another dream. It's just like I'm at Villa Maria, like I'm there. It was weird. One time I was walking into DePaul and nobody was there. I was walking down that hallway, and I never dream about the hallway when it didn't have carpet, when it had tile on the floor. I remember when they installed the carpets in those hallways. And every dream it's with carpet. I remember when it didn't have carpet. I remember the old windows. I dream where we still had those old windows before they took the new windows, and I used to play with the tar on the side to get my finger burnt and stuff when they installed them. Um, yeah, it's funny. I remember DePaul had the bronze, gold, silver. It was like everything. It was just accurate. Somebody just went in there and there was nobody there. It's all empty. It's crazy. But there was somebody at the front desk when you first walk into the building. But yeah, and then I always walk down that hallway with all the pictures on it, and then walk past the gym going to DePaul. Then I always just be like, wow. And then I wake up and be like, wow, yeah. And then sometimes I dream and everyone's there. All the kids I knew were there, the staff members, everyone's there. So weird. So weird. I never dream about any other places other than my grandmother's house. Um, but that be, here and there. But Villa Maria is a lot. Like, I dream about it a lot.